amigos, ¿cómo están? Ahora les tengo mi... I want to see how that feels, you know. Hi guys, so today I have my hair care routine. I'm going to show you the products I use to take care of this weave. Not a weave, it's actually my natural hair. I do have like long hair. I'm gonna tell you the products I use for my hair and what has worked for me to maintain my hair luminous and healthy, okay? So let's get started. Starting with what shampoo do I use. This is a brand of shampoo I have always used. I like a shampoo that makes my hair smell like I just got out of the shower and fruity and really good. I don't like a shampoo that doesn't make my hair smell like anything. I was using another shampoo called L'Oreal something. I'm gonna put a picture of it right here. It's pink. It was really good at first, but then I noticed that it started making my hair really oily, and I don't know if it's because to make your hair luminous and stuff like that, so that brings more shine to your hair, so that also creates more oil, I think. And I didn't like that, and I just hated it because I do Dutch braids after I'm out of the shower, and the next day I will notice that my hair was really oily. Like, tested it out, I'm like, okay, maybe the Dutch braids are creating that. I tested it out and it was the same thing, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop using this shampoo, and I decided to go back to my Herbal Essence shampoo. Just keep in mind that all the products I'm saying is what has worked for me, okay? My hair originally is really wavy, but at the bottom is really curly, okay? That's weird, I know. As you can see, these are my second day curls from the Dutch braids. As you can see, always my bottom is curlier. I only do the Dutch braids because it makes it more boom. And I really love voluminous hair, so it's something you're gonna notice. What do I use for my hair? In my opinion, my hair is super dry. I use this argan oil. I used to use the coconut oil, but I was noticing that it really didn't make any difference at all to my hair. I started using this one and it makes such a big difference. It retails for $5 something, like with taxes I think $7. And yes, this is a new one. The other one I had lasted me exactly a year, 12 months. I got a good use out of it. First of all, it smells so beautiful. As you guys know, I like my hair to smell really good. So I don't put this after a shower. First, I do my Dutch braids, and the next day when I take the Dutch braids off, I put this only on the tips. Apply a little bit because this is oil for your hair, and you don't want to apply like a big chunk and put it all over your hair because your hair is gonna be super oily. It smells like argan oil, and I love it. I love products that make my hair smell really good and clean. I really prefer that. This is what has worked for me to maintain my hair, my curls shiny and not look all, you know. Something I started using, I have been testing it for already 2 weeks because I wanted something to make my hair like mermaid hair, because that's what I go for. This is Moroccan sea salt, and it's the same brand as the argan oil, and I love it. I really can't describe the smell to this, but it just smells like actual sea salt, but clean sea salt, not like the actual sea salt. I really like it because it makes my hair add more volume, and I feel like it makes my curls hold a little bit more. Right now I really don't have a lot of it on my hair. As you can see, my hair is flat. I don't like my hair to be flat. I like my hair to be super voluminous, and I have noticed that this helps my hair be more puffy, mermaid like, you know. After I'm out of the shower, I do Dutch braids so I can make natural curls, because I don't like using heat at all in my hair. I don't use curling ones. I don't straighten my hair or anything because I don't like using heat, and I really don't like how my hair looks when it's straight, but I do like voluminous big curls. And I noticed that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do Dutch braids, and the 2 Dutch braids, and then it makes my hair look like boom. Love that. I just love it, and it's the best way to take care of your hair, and that's what has worked for me. A little bit ago, like 2 months ago, I went to finally trim my hair because it was super long. It's had been a year since I had cut my hair because I don't know, like my split ends were like that. I went to the hair salon to trim my hair, and the lady noticed that only my split ends were like, and my hair was like, oh, you know, like, oh. And she was like, girl, like, you don't do nothing to your hair, right? Like, you have never dyed your hair in anything. I'm like, girl, I have white hair, so you want to see them? Like, that's what I tell people, because some people see my hair and they're like, oh, you dye your hair more black. I'm like, no, girl. Do you want to see my white hairs? Because I have a lot of them, you know. And I'm like, no. And she's like, I noticed it because like the only parts that are your hair is damaged are your split ends, and the rest of it is really shiny and pretty. And I'm like, thank you. I'm like, thank you, you know. I'm like, thank you. And she's like, yeah, don't do that. Don't never do nothing bad to your hair. don't dye your hair any color, like keep it like that, it looks good, your curls are good, blah blah. Because that day of course I went with my natural hair. She's like, keep it like that because later you're gonna regret it. And she's like, what do you do to like do something to your hair? I'm like, oh, I do the Dutch braids and it creates like really big curls. And she's like, oh, that's great, you don't straighten your hair? And I'm like, nope. Well, even better because you're not going through that heat stuff, you know. So I don't like using heat on my hair, and it's not hard for me to not use heat on my hair. I really prefer how the Dutch braids make my curls more voluminous than a wand would do my curls. That's my trick to maintain my hair. Just don't use heat at all and start doing it. And if you want really big curls, do the Dutch braids. And Dutch braids are like the original braids, but you do them backward. And I noticed that worked for me not to do the original braids because the original braids don't create curls to my hair. The Dutch braids do create the curls, okay? That's the key. Do that and your hair is gonna be like mermaid and long. And one of my best friends, Karina, she has really wavy but voluminous curls. She hates it. Like she says like, oh my, why is it so curly and voluminous? I'm like, girl, I love that. Like leave it like that because I love my hair to be super voluminous and curly. But when I used to use heat on my hair, I think the last time I used heat on my hair was in my graduation, and I really didn't like my hair that day. Like I hated the curls or anything. But when I would use heat on my hair, this is a heat protector I would use, and this is the Not Your Mother's Beat the Heat Thermal Shield Spray. It smells like beer. I'm not kidding. Do I spray it? Just why did I do that? It smells like beer. I'm not kidding you. Like one day we had a dance recital and my sister started using it, and I was like, Brittany, I promise you this smells like beer. And she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I don't smell it. And I'm like, I do smell it, girl. Like it smells like beer. So we had a dance recital and we were backstage at our dressing rooms, and my sister was like spraying this on her hair, and girls are like, why does it smell like beer? And I'm like, it just fell on my lap and I grabbed it. I don't know if you know what is that. So people were like, it smells like beer. And I'm like, I know, but it smells like a good beer, you know? Not that I know, but I have a Mexican family. I have smelled beer, you know? And my sister's like, really? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, I told you, girl, I told you. So I really like this heat protector. What I noticed is that when you apply this, of course you apply it before turning your hair, not after, because I remember I don't know who will, like, girls will first like freaking damage their hair and then, oh, heat protector. I'm like, what the heck, you already used heat on your hair. What's the point in the heat protector? So first apply the heat protector on my hair, then I would do the curly thingies, you know, and I would notice that smoke wouldn't come out. And I don't know about you, but wand is pretty hot, and if you notice that your hair is not being damaged, smoke doesn't come out when I use this thing. Something I do notice about this is that it's really sticky, and I don't know why, but once you like curl your hair or straighten your hair is not sticky anymore. But when you apply it, it's really sticky. I don't know why, but I feel like it does protect my hair, and it did protect my hair when I would use heat on my hair. So a quick tip will be to not use heat on your hair for at least 2 months, girl. Like, you can do it. What has worked for my hair is to just not use heat at all, and I really don't mind. But I know some women will be like, I need that heat, I need those curls, you know, because I know girls that just love doing their curls and stuff like that. I don't like it. The Dutch braid method has worked for me so much, and people think that I use heat on my hair, and no, like, people have thought I have curled my hair since I was in freaking elementary school, because they don't believe that my hair is that curly and shiny and stuff like that. If you know me in real life, you know that my hair is pretty healthy. Like, it's pretty healthy, it's pretty voluminous, because I don't use heat at all. And I would recommend that for you gals. But if you just cannot go through using a wand or a straightening iron in your hair, I would say just try to not use heat at least for a month. Let your hair breathe and just let it be. If you have really damaged hair, this oil will work so good for you, girl, or man, whoever's watching this. But keep in mind, apply a little bit of it, because it's oil, and you don't want your hair to be super oily, but you want your hair to get that nourishing oils and all that good stuff like that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Try to keep it low key with the, I try to sound like a cholita. Try to use not a lot of heat in your hair, and your hair will be happy with you and it will love you. I hope my hair loves me. Do you love me? I think it's a yes. That's it. That's all I have for you girls. I hope you really liked this video. If you didn't, well, I'm so sorry. This is what I use for me, what worked for me. I know that it's not a lot of things because I really don't damage my hair a lot. I really haven't done nothing to my hair. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. What it will do, it will notify you every time that I upload a new video. Remember, if I haven't uploaded it because I prefer quality over quantity, because I don't like just uploading a video and just by the heck of it, just uploading it. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, and if you have any video requests, remember to leave it down in the comment section down below. I will make sure to link the products that I use down in the description box, but you can find this stuff at Walmart, Target, pretty easy. I think it will be easier to go buy them. I'm gonna still link them for you guys. Let's get on with the show, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.